Guys, Aaron back again for part 10 of this session on January 23rd, 2023. Just wrapping up for the night. Final table in the big 750, 2.5k guaranteed here. Just getting all these jammable hands. Like, this is a happy jam. I'm happy with it. Like, I think it's fine. I don't fucking know. Like, this has great blockers. He's never fucking calling anyway. I'm gonna run that. Like, we gotta have some bluffs, and like Queen Jack is great. So suited, Queen Jack suited. Queen Jack off is a pure fold there, but yeah, Queen Jack suited is great because there's like in the top 5 or 6% of hands, there's like 90 combos, and when you have Queen Jack suited, there's only 66 combos that he can call with because you block like almost a third of those combos, those value combos. And with King Jack suited, he only has 67 of those 90 top combos. 67 to 66. The Queen Jack suited is actually better to jam than King Jack suited for fold equity purposes. So, so those are like our go-to bluffs to jam there. And like if he calls with like Ace 10 or Ace Jack or whatever, we're still doing okay. We can make straights, flushes. Try to get a min raise in edgewise. This guy jams for 7. So what is it? 7 and a 20, and we have Ace 10. I get to knock out a player if I win. Call and win. Good pot odds. Ace 10. We have worse hands here. It's only jammed for 7. He probably has some trash. Yeah, okay. I'll have to look into this one though. I'm not sure. Like, if I call and lose, I'm still fine. If I call and win, I bust a player out. Yeah, like, low risk premium. I guess I could have folded, but I only had to call 5 to win 11 too, right? So, King 8. Ace 10 off. It's definitely the bottom. It's definitely the fucking bottom if it's a call. Like if we call there and win, I think he has worse hands than Ace King there for sure in his range. He should anyway. So we call there and we win. We bust a player. We have like 30 bigs and we're like right in this thing. So there's that trusty Ace 10 that always works. This guy's going to look us up pretty wide here. I don't see, they're not looking me up. Like, it's weird. Ace died. Probably close to the same fucking thing. Jam. I think what hands will we min raise here? Probably not Ace 9. It's like right dead stuck in the middle. We probably jam Ace 8 here too. I think like Ace 7 off, make a cool min raise fold. Maybe Ace 5 off. Like Ace 6 probably fold, and then Ace 4 probably fold. This guy's thinking long and hard. Like I've been pretty aggressive. I've been jamming quite frequently, but like I've just been getting those middling strength type hands that you jam a lot, like suited broadways and shit. Like they haven't really been giving me those premiums. This guy's disconnected. Yeah, they're not really giving me premiums that I can min raise, and they're not really giving me those middling bottom type hands to min raise. Like Ace 9 is probably a fine jam here. Like I'm tied with 2 other guys, and the average stack is like 25 bigs right now or something. Like we're good. Like this is fine. Like this guy's back now. Yeah, they're way over folding, I think, to be honest with you. I think they're over folding because like I'm just not getting called at all. King queen off. For 16, I like this is a little different animal now. Like this is a good blocker hand to just raise, fold. I think. Not to mention, like we're a little above these guys, so King Jack 4. I'm gonna go like 1.2. This guy's good. He's gonna pick up on that, like that. I'm not polarizing here, and like we shouldn't be because I see him anyway. We just do a lot of small betting. Yeah. Check it back. We're not losing to a flush here. ICM Post Flop. This guy probably thinks I'm terrible at this game too. I never play, so there's no stats on me or anything out there. And if he bets 5 here, we can call and still be in the tournament if he does have a flush. So, yeah, just like that. That guy's got me a couple times. It was what was it? Ace King versus. Yeah, it came ace or king 3-3, and he had quads. He had fucking quads, and I had ace king, and I stayed in the tournament after that. So that was a pretty amazing. And now I just did that. That was pretty good as well. So. You're like, yes, like. This is a barrel. This is definitely a barrel, Chippy V. But, like, ICM, like, fuck, it's just not worth it. Like, we made enough chips. We don't need to make any more. Like, and we can just call a small bet on the river. Yeah, we got a pretty good bluff catcher on the river there. Like, top pair with the good kicker. Like, this guy, like, I think one of his leaks in his game, though, is that he doesn't get a lot of value out of his good hands. To be honest, like, it seems like he bets, like, it's too small with his nutted hands. So, ace 3, f7. Yeah, this is a jam, I think. Like, okay, he raised. Look into that, but I think we ace 3 could jam here. Like, we're way far off a left field of the average stack now. Like, Chippy V, it's fine. King 9. This might even be a fucking jam here for 7. King 9 on the hijack for 7. Probably. It's very close. King 10, yeah, but to look into that one. Yeah, it's like a Chippy V. This is a jam. It is. It's the bottom, absolute bottom, though. We don't jam King 8 off, so that's kind of telling me that we probably can fold ICM wise. Because the EV, if there is EV in folding right now, right? Like this happens, and this guy calls, and we ladder, so it happens. Like. Do we rip or do we just call? I think with these hands that like don't have very good raw equity, we just call and then get it in now. Like once we see that we've connected in any fucking way on the flop. Oh wow, we're like fucked here. Okay. Yeah, like the hands that don't have very good raw equity, like that aren't ace X, ace high, or king high, we don't like. We just call. Like, like we can get all our money in on the various flops where we have any type of equity at all. So like, why bother jamming until we see the flop? Because like, there's certain flops I can check fold there. Like if it came like ace-7 deuce with no diamond, like we can go ahead and check fold, right? Like we know he has a lot of ace-x in his range and we can get rid of it. Anyway, so that was the session. Kind of shitty at the end there, how that worked out. Took a bad beat on the river there, but that was really good how we played it. We stayed in the fucking tournament, so betting really small on the flop because in ICM situations we bet very small, and I didn't want to give him a tell that like I had a premium hand there. I didn't want him to know that. I just figured that he's reasonable and he's probably going to realize that like with my on that board texture I'm probably going to be sizing up a lot with premium hands like I had. And he's very aggressive, so I figured I'd get a check raise out of him and I could jam a lot of the time. But he just happened to have one of those heart draws that have a decent amount of showdown value, so he's probably not going to want to check raise very frequently. But if he had like ace-3 of hearts or ace-4 or ace-5 of hearts, he probably would have like pure check raised those ones, like, or a lot. I don't know. People are different. With ace-high flush draws, people tend to over check raise them and they shouldn't. I don't know. Ace-10 of hearts is like one of the ones that are going to want to mainly check call. So, and then we just check turn, and then river he bet small. So like we kept in the tournament, and then we got to get into a flip. So it was excellent. That we got to jam like ace-10 off, ace-9 off again. Pocket fives, like we got in some good ones. We put up a fight here. We really did well, I think. So the only one, like, there's a couple that I was interested in, like the king-9 off there for 7 on the hijack with chippy V. That's a jam, but it's like break even basically, and like we're gonna fold out the bottom. But also it has a blocker, so I'm not 100% sure. Because like yes, there's hands like 8-7 and 9-8, 10-9 suited that we want to jam there too, chippy V, but they don't have a blocker, but king 9 does, so like what will we do there? So anyway, yeah, lots of stuff to review, a lot to take in over the day, and yeah guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'm not playing for a while. I want to fucking work right now, but thanks for watching guys, and take care, and I'll see you on the next one.